Hey everybody, welcome to week 10 of Gamedev, but only the fun bits. This week we actually got a demo out. It's issues with it, but it's out there. I'll put a link in the description, but let's get into what I did this week to get to it. So Monday, like I talked about last week, I needed to fix this issue with reverse tangent normals, so panels that were flipped the wrong way. I fixed that by changing how I parent sub-objects of manifolds, so that now it's using the correct normals and normal directions, where previously it was using a global rotation. Now it uses the rotation of the manifold it's attached to. Tuesday and Wednesday I worked on the new ground texture you're seeing, so I had it partially implemented, so I have the actual texture. Next week, or next few weeks, I'll be working on a kind of raised grass on the edges. The bad news is I had to kind of give up on the pattern frame, which was this system I built that I've spent probably multiple weeks on, but it just isn't flexible enough. I built this new grass texture using that system initially, but there were issues and basically special cases for this, and I just realized trying to bake everything into this very complicated super system, whatever, just wasn't working. So now it's its own class. I'm still going to use the pattern frame for grids and for certain crawl patterns that crawl across a panel, but I'm not going to try to use it for everything. The other thing I did was I added a new trail effect, so when you slide, you get kind of these flames that come out. I'm not super happy with it, but it's better than the kind of debug trails. Right now it looks more like a boost effect, so I might actually repurpose it and use it when you boost and figure out something else for a trail. Thursday I started work on trying to get posts and guardrails. I found an issue similar to the flipped tangent panels with the rotation of extruded meta beziers. So the way I do posts is I make a shape and say raycast down, and then extrude it down to where that raycast hits. So you set the top of the post and you say raycast, and it shoots down to wherever the ground is. The issue was parenting. It was getting rotated wrong. When the extruded points were parented to the manifold, they were getting twisted and it wasn't right. Fixed that, and then Friday I actually got them finished, so now there's posts and guardrails, and they're not everywhere yet. I still need to implement them in some places, but I think they look much better than debug, and now at least you can see them from both sides. The other thing I worked on Friday were mismatched manifold corners. So when two manifolds, they're different shapes, like a tunnel and a guardrail come together, they need to somehow merge in a way. And previously I just chose one of them and then had the other do something dumb. So they were doing all kinds of weird, broken things. So I made it so that it's a basic merging. There's still some points it doesn't look right, but it's drivable now. So the schedule for the next couple weeks is going to be weird. This Thursday, the 21st, I'm actually going to leave down to California. So I'm going to be setting up this new laptop I got that I'm going to be using to work remote for the next few days, and then in California, I don't know how much time I'm going to have. I'm going to try to get some work done though. Big things to do is I need to fix the ground bounds, so I need to have a way that I can define bounds outside the outer edge of the streets. So I need to build that in somehow, and there's some other small bugs with the ground generation system, because I think a big thing with the demo right now is there's still pits of nothingness you can fall into, and it's not good. Like I said earlier, the grass blades, there's still some effects with the grass I want to add to really make the ground look great, but I want to add a little more detail so it's not just stripes, it actually looks like grass. And then another big issue with the demo is the jump is not consistent. The big issue right now is you try to jump over a guardrail, you just get stuck on it. because sometimes you can jump over a guardrail and sometimes you can't. So I need to fix that. And then the final thing is to fix the boost system. Right now you can just boost whenever. I need to kind of build it into the trail system. I had it built before, but it just wasn't good. I need to rebuild it. But yeah, I probably won't get the next episode out next week. It'll probably be a 2-week delay. But I'll be working on things sporadically between there. Otherwise, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I'll see you guys later. Check out the demo if you want. And thanks for watching. Later.